What up, everybody? The boys in the crib. We doing it again. Coming back at you, bringing you a new segment. In this segment, basically, we give y'all a chance to jot questions down in the comment section of these videos, and we will answer them when we do the next video. So, any questions you want to ask us, we'll do our best to answer them. The video will run as long as we feel the questions are good inside that comment section of the video prior.
True story.
So for this particular episode, there's been a few questions that's been overlaying in the background through other videos that we haven't gotten around to the comment sections to go talk about, although you do see us respond to your questions best as possible. So these are the ones that we might have skipped or might have missed. And we're going to do it here, and then moving forward, you leave questions under this video and we'll answer them in the next video. Alright? Deal? First question. What do y'all think about Microsoft changes from Opcat870 Ken?
I don't like it. I feel like the loudest people who obviously got what they wanted really was the small percentage of people that didn't matter. You know what I mean? So
the people you say are complaining about the internet, but on the internet complaining.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
It's terrible. It sucks to see a leap pulled back because some people don't understand what it's about, and they do understand. They just, I think, because it's Microsoft, is an issue.
Yeah. I mean, I would hate to think, because prior to these announcements, it seemed like all the hate was geared at Sony. So what I'm going to say is, I think it's poor job on Microsoft's part at explaining it.
I agree with that,
I think it's a very, very terrible move for them not explaining and being more open with their consumers that are already having and potential consumers that are thinking about jumping in on this particular console. The changes, how I feel about the changes, I really don't care. I don't care. DRM is going to happen. I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm not saying I'm against it, but it's going to happen because you got to protect the developers, not the publishers. The developers.
Yeah.
And there's got to be a better way, but it starts off with people actually spending their money, and it also starts with people you not spending their money on games that aren't shit. So if you don't, it's the same shit. Stop buying the same shit.
Yeah.
So, next question.
Next question.
This one comes from Chris Galt 25. Hey Ramon, kind of wondering why you didn't do Forza Horizon.
The review?
I'm assuming the review.
It's up there. Is it on IGZ or maybe on Lifestyles?
It might be on Lifestyles.
If it's on Lifestyles, I apologize. I'll pull it down and put it. Yeah, put it on IGZ. It's there though.
It should be one up.
I love that game, by the way. So I'll get it up for you.
Could you just real quick just tell them this is a quick difference? This quick difference between the Forza and
Forza Horizon was pretty much Forza without tuning, but they kept the same class. You could do the same upgrades. So it almost feels like a more accessible version of Forza. Plus, you had the open worldness, which was dope.
Right.
You had I like the way the whole dynamics of the way you invoke races was dope. The whole vastness of Colorado and diversity and that was dope. So I really enjoyed Forza Horizon. But I think what I missed more and why I'm back on Forza 4 more so than Horizon is the tuning. Like, that's my thing in Forza.
Right.
I race, I don't paint, but the tuning for me, that's where I spend my hours. So I'm back on Forza.
Horizon is more like me. I just like to get in and go.
Right. I did enjoy it. Horizon was really good.
Okay. Tony Smith asks, Snow, are you getting Xbox One since you're a Sony? No, I'm not getting Xbox One. It's not because I'm a Sony. It's because he's getting the Xbox One, and for you guys, it's the only reason why I'm buying a PlayStation 4. I was gonna wait. I feel like both companies haven't done anything to sell me on anything to make me go spend this money out right now. When the system comes out on both sides, there's gonna be stuff missing from both systems, and I don't feel like anyone. You don't get to buy a car and then they tell you come back 6 months later so they can put the turbo system in your car because you already paid for it. It's either it's in there or it's not. But I'm only buying it so that way I can give you guys the PS4, so I can give you guys my opinion on it as early as possible instead of you guys waiting a year. So yeah, I'd rather not buy either or, and I'm not buying a Wii U. should we flip that question? Take it one step further?
Sure. What's the next question, sir?
You don't want to flip that question? That's good? Alright.
I don't want no part of the Zelda. Link. I don't want no part of them.
Another one from Tony. Ramon, what you get in Battlefield 4 on? I guess it's what platform? Are you going to get the 360 or are you going to get the X1?
Nah, I'll get them on like all of them, actually. I'll get on the 360 first because it actually drops. I think we got like a month.
Yeah, I think... No, we might have a 2-week window.
Okay. But the reason I'll get on the 360 is because it'll make me appreciate the version on the one the minute I get it. Like, I want to be able to report on like, whoa, I can instantly see what's better and what's different.
Right, instead of just saying, oh, this one has 24 and this one has 62.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'm building an edited PC, or will be in the future. Look out for that. So I'll probably get it on the PC.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get it on the PlayStation 2 as well. Game Up with Snow and some of his people. So like I don't mind this, to tell you the truth, because I feel like Battlefield has proven itself to me.
Right.
It's got longevity. So I don't mind. I'd rather buy 4 copies of Battlefield than 2 copies of Call of Duty. So I'm getting everywhere.
So for me, I am primary PlayStation. I have a copy on the PS3. I have a copy on 360 to play with these guys. So when we do our IGZ game nights, and I also have a PC copy. Yes, I do have a PC.
Steam?
Huh?
Steam?
Nah, no Steam.
You bought it?
Origin, yeah. I actually got it at a very good price. It was like $10 or something like that.
Cool.
So for me, I'm probably gonna do out the gate full retail copy of PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 when it comes. I might wait on PC 8 to 10 months in. But that all depends on how they handle their DLC stuff, because
PC.
Right.
We may not be missing out on the PC this time around.
We will. I guarantee it.
The only reason I missed out on the PC was for that 64 players.
Right.
Is it 64
no,
or 32?
62. 64, sorry. 64 players, yeah.
So they still get 64 and we have 32.
No, no. P3 360 will get 24 like we had.
Right.
It's gonna be.
Oh, we're getting 64.
Yeah, we're getting 64.
Right. Well, that was the only reason I felt like I missed out.
Right.
Tell you the truth, I don't care about the like. God damn it, I'm staring at the game all day.
Right. Oh man, that game is beautiful on PC.
I don't doubt it.
So yeah, he's getting it everywhere he can. I'm gonna get it damn near everywhere I can. Next question from Stormer says, doesn't Ramon have a Vita? This came from one of our PlayStation things.
I do have a Vita.
Yeah.
I enjoy, let me put this out. You guys should know.
Hold up. And Tony, no, I do not have a Vita.
Okay. I buy everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a gadget dude.
Wii U. You bought a Wii U.
I did not buy a Wii U. Fuck that. I just generally like gadgets. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. So, dope gadget, dope device, had to have it. I had a PSP.
Right.
When it first came out. Got the Vita when it first came out. So, you don't hear me talk about it.
I didn't buy a PSP. I ended up getting it as a gift, like years later.
Did you like it? You enjoyed it?
I love it as a media device.
I don't even do it as that.
Loved it as
You know what it is? I think, and this speaks to the power of mobile. My cell phone is everything when I leave the house. So if I feel the need to play a game, I'll more than likely play it on my cell phone. Not to say I'm going to try to play Call of Duty on my cell phone, but it's just, me personally, I'm in a situation where I've got a few minutes to kill. It's pertaining to business.
Right.
I got shit to do.
Right.
I don't want to play
an immersive game when you're handhold.
Right. And I love Final Fantasy Tactics to death. Like, I bought that game 4 times over.
Right.
Literally 4 times. And I just paid for it again on the Vita for the downloaded version.
Right.
But I can't sit in my house and play Final Fantasy Tactics, arguably one of my favorite games, because my Xbox is right in front of me.
Right.
You get so
right.
It's
That's
a
kind
weird
of a hard thing to do.
Yeah. But I like my Vita. I like every time when I first got it, I turned it on. They got like a discovery thing.
Yeah.
It was like 6 people around me had it, and I think it works on like a 10-mile radius or something. I forgot what it was. I turned it on. I charged it the other night to download the free PS Plus games. that I don't play. Yo, there was like 300 and something Vitas around. I was like, holy shit, what the hell just happened here?
Yeah.
So that's dope. I think more people definitely getting Vita, and they, you know,
it's picking up slow.
Yeah, especially with the PlayStation 4 thing
coming. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm now looking at it. But I told you, we've had a video, small discussion on it before. I think the Vita was built with the 4 in mind.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt
and
it.
the stuff that they're doing with the 3 is just beta testing. Actually, it started beta testing with the PSP. You good with that one?
I'm good with that.
Alright, next question comes from Samsung Bruh. I read GTA 5 won't be on next-gen consoles. Is that true? It is now July 13th as we're recording this video, and it's still true.
Still true.
Again, this is the same argument. Gamers are not going to like to hear this, especially gamers who would like to adopt stuff quickly. From a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense.
Does not.
To put a game that large on a next-gen console, because one, they can't manufacture enough to sell. Like, GTA may outsell the PS4 and the X1. And there's reasons behind it, obviously, but the game is that big. Plus, you have 77 million players, or potentially 77 million consoles in the market for X360, and you have 78 million PS3s on them. Install base.
Right.
Even if you get 20% of each, shit, if you get 20% of any one of them, there's not going to be that many X1s or PS4s made that year, and then of those players to buy that game. Which is why the GTA shit that I said earlier is what I said, is what I meant.
No.
You want to answer that?
I just think it's not their cycle.
Yeah.
Rockstar's sort of at an off cycle with Grand Theft Auto, and they're pushing the limits with the current generation. So I expect that when the next generation version of Grand Theft Auto drops, we see some jaw dropping shit. So, you know, let them do their thing.
You know what?
It just the times just conflict.
Yeah, and we're gonna break this conversation out for this particular game into a topic video. So, because I want to dive in that a bit.
Cool.
Next question from Chris Galt 25. I'd like to hear your thoughts on Splinter Cell Blacklist Snow. I know it may not be your type of game, but how do you feel how it was presented? This is referring to the Ubisoft conference from E3. I felt like a game with that much riding on it, but that such a low fan base, should have had a bigger representation at the E3. I know it's coming out for this generation.
And the new generation?
No.
So only this generation.
I think it's only this generation. And I think that it's kind of sad that, I mean, but I love to me the Ubisoft had the best conference at the E3 showing, and they need all the time they can get. I'm not happy with the showing, you know, for Splinter Cell. I kind of wanted a little more, but they were kind of going hard since PAX East 2013, which we were at, which is where actually it was funny. Both of these shirts is where we got from PAX East.
Look at that.
But, you know, it may not be my type of game, but I can always respect certain games like that. And that's one of those games that I wish I had the capacity for, because it is an awesome game. And I hopefully that it's getting closer to launch, that they decide to do one more push to get that out there, because people still don't know that the game is coming. So that's how I feel. I don't like the way it was presented. I think it could have had a little more. Anything else you want to add to that? Tony Smith hit us with another question. But the PS3 had no games before. No, this is reference to one of our Wii U comments, Wii U videos about the Wii U. Now, actually, this is in comment to my offline video about the branding and marketing of Nintendo Wii U. Yes, this is correct. 2006 to about mid 2007, maybe even 2008, which I didn't own a PS3, by the way, and this is part of the reason there was no games. But the thing was, the same articles that was going out for Wii U was the same type of articles that was going out for PlayStation. The problem now, between then and now, Nintendo already took a hit on the Wii U. So they're having the same thing said about them twice. The Wii U had software, the Wii had software, games, but they didn't have the big games because the console couldn't hold it. So now that they're supposed to have a better console, they still not getting the games because the publishers, not the developers, but the publishers are shitting on that console. It looks bad to the public. PlayStation was just powerful. Everybody knew that. The numbers under the hood, people knew it. It was just a matter of time when it was going to come, and it took forever to come. But the PlayStation has been doing well since 2008. The Wii kicked ass, even though it was underpowered in terms of sales. And you know, maybe this will happen for the Wii U. Who knows? They got a new IP coming soon. The IP will probably be showing off the power. I'm hoping that it shows off the power of the Wii U, so people can kind of like.
Wait, what? There's power in the Wii U?
So people can kind of like levitate it towards more and give it more of a fair shot.
Are you ignoring my troll?
They won't be. So, you know, yeah. PlayStation didn't have any games either. You're absolutely right about that. And, last thing you want to add to that?
No.
Camera Guy 1172 said, love the channels, real gaming talk, great videos, nice to see older gamers doing the vids. Shout out to you too. Keep up the good work, get more subs, get some more subs. You guys been buying 4 or 1?
4 or 1 what?
The P4 or the 1?
Both.
We're getting both. He's getting, on first rollout, he's getting the 1, I'm getting the 4. As I mentioned earlier, I really don't want to buy my console. I'm actually doing it for you guys.
You on your own with that shit. I don't play old shit. I need the new shit when it's new. I gotta get on and establish my stats early.
Right. I don't give a shit. I just like to play. I still truly believe, though, that there is at least 2 years on the P3. At least 2.
On the 362.
And even if not, at least until, in the 362, at least till next Christmas. Bare minimum next Christmas. The P3 and the 360, man.
Nah, they're good because again, look at games like Grand Theft Auto. These are console selling games.
Yes.
These are the type of things where people will see it on TV, a commercial, or see it on YouTube, and they don't have a console for whatever. You know what? Let me go pick up one of these.
Go pick up this, right? Yeah.
So like they'll be fine.
Right. Like right now.
Gran Turismo.
Right. Like right now, The Last of Us is
The Last of Us. Yes.
Is people saying, yo, if you don't own the P3, they're dirt cheap.
Get one.
Go get one for this game.
Right.
And then there's people saying like, like you just said, GTA. That's a console selling game. I know what you said, how Microsoft works. I almost wish that Halo 4 was coming out around this time. You know what I mean? Because it would have boost more sales to the console. It gave you a reason to hold on to it a little longer. And there's still some other games out. Beyond Two Souls is not out. Saints Row 4 is not out. Beyond Two Souls don't really count because there's only one system. You got Destiny, which is going for everything. And that's going to be interesting to see. You got Battlefield that's going to go for everything. Then you got Call of Duty that's going to go for everything.
It feels like you're not being left out.
Right. They're doing a good job of trying to create this layer. And I still believe there's some heavy hitters that's coming out for this generation that's not going to be on the next gen. With that said...
Mario?
With that said, and Splinter Cell's coming out. And with that said, it's like... Oh, and Watch Dogs. See, like, they're doing their best to have stuff for you.
Luigi's Mansion.
With that said, there's a lot of stuff, that's going to eventually come out for the 1 and the 4. But the stuff that's going to be at launch is going to be pretty good. So I'll do my best to jump in between all the systems, including my PC, for you fuckers hating my PC video. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You're just mad because you went across 70,000 YouTube channels where people shitting on PC. So you hear something on my video that sounds like I'm sitting on it. You heard the video, but you didn't comprehend. And you're supposed to be a PC player. But, yeah, that's direct shot. But, yeah. I'll have it. So, that's it. Leave questions under this video, this YouTube video, and we will answer it in the next YouTube video. And we'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you for checking out our video. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for having a dialogue with us. Those of you being disrespectful in the comments, thank you too.
Get off my fucking roast video.
Alright. IGZ, we out.